Welcome back to today's episode where we are going to talk about how to get high ticket clients with a $10 or £10 a day Facebook ad strategy. Welcome back to the Servicepreneur Diary. I'm so excited you're here because today we're going to talk about how to get high ticket clients using social media ads that are simple and that you can implement in your own business. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know because selling premium products and premium services is what I've been doing for these past years. And I've been really successful with it with my clients. So I'm really excited today to share this strategy with you. And today you're going to learn why high ticket clients need a different marketing approach, how to warm up cold leads using Facebook ads, the exact messaging and copy that converts premium clients, and how to position yourself as the expert they trust, and the follow-up system that turns click into high value sales. I'm really excited. I hope you are also ready to take notes and come up with some key things that you can implement in your own business. Make sure you have your cup of tea or cup of coffee ready, just like I do. And let's get into today's episode. So firstly, let me talk about high ticket clients. What does that even mean? High ticket clients means that your services are priced by more than £1,000 or $1,000. Everyone keeps talking about high ticket clients like they are the holy grail, but no one really explains how you can get them to come to your business. And high ticket clients can vary for different businesses. It could be that in your industry, a high ticket client is someone who pays £200 or $200 for a product or a service that you're selling because others are selling it for £27 or $27. Or you could be in an industry where the prices are more like £1,000, $1,000, or 10,000 or £10,000. The most expensive products or service that I've sold on social media is a client who I'm working with right now as well, which is they are selling like 60 to 80,000 pound products and services. So it's been really interesting. We've been working together for 2 years, and they obviously are multi-million pound business, and it's been really interesting just testing out all of these ideas and strategies. And I can see that it's working even with that expensive products and services. The average price range that I have for my clients is actually around like $1,000, £1,000. So it really depends. It depends on our business, but I have tested out this strategy and all of what I'm going to talk about today on products and e-commerce products and services. So I'm really excited to share this with you today. The first thing we need to talk about is why high ticket clients need a different marketing approach. They are not your regular quick buyers, quick decision makers. It's not like you can use the same marketing or same type of psychology as you would do for our $27 ebook or £27 product or service. They don't tend to buy impulsively because they are spending a lot more money, which means they need to take a little bit more time. So you cannot get them into conversion so fast as you could do with a $10 product, right? That type of client, high ticket clients, they tend to research, they tend to compare. They aren't convinced by hype or trendy things. They're looking for expertise. They're really looking out experts. They're not looking for anyone who can just do that service. So it's really important that you would be seen as someone who is, if not an expert, at least a specialist who is an experienced person, because they are looking for someone who has more experience because they're spending premium amount on the service. So let me bring you an example from my previous business where we were one of the highest service providers in London. We weren't the highest, definitely, because it's a wild west in there and you could find really premium offers, but we were definitely the most expensive in our area. And the way that I managed to do that is I focused solely on my expertise and really pushing that. We were awarded all around the world. I went competing in different countries, bringing home trophies, showing that we are constantly educating ourselves. I was traveling, looking out for the best experts who can teach me. And I was teaching my employees and sending them to training. And I was constantly talking about this, how we are experts. We're not just specialists, but we are proven. I was published in industry magazines and in books, which gives you all of this authority. And that's the reason why people looked us up. So they weren't looking for just a service, they were looking for who is the best in that service. And yes, it took a little bit more time than just pushing people into your business with just cheap discounts and cheap services. But by the end of the day, my profits were much better than my competitors. My employees were happier because they didn't have to work so fast and so hard like they were on a machine. And they were working with better quality clients as well because they were happier and they were more appreciative. They respected the work more. So I really love high ticket clients. I love working with them because they just appreciate your work more than someone who just sees the amount they're spending and just looks at you as an expense. So what is the solution? You have to educate and build trust first. You have to use a completely different advertising strategy or marketing strategy that you would use with normal services or products where you just push people into conversion. We really have to educate them. We have to build trust because they are buying trust before you ask for the sale. You have to lead with value. Discounts are not going to attract premium clients, and they can actually even be negative for your branding because if you think about it, premium clients like exclusivity. So if they know that you're not working with other people who are in their same industry, or like their competitors, or that you only work with set amount of people a year and they are one of them, they like that. They're not going to get attracted to you by you giving them a discount. They come to you because you are an expert that they know they can trust. You've proven your worth by educating them, you've built trust with them, and you've showcased results because they do care about results a lot, but it's not the only thing that matters to them. You can use ads to attract and nurture new people and not aggressively sell them because they're not stupid. Like they are really smart people and you have to respect that. You cannot just use there's a really aggressive sales tactics into which push them into a purchase because they know what you're doing and that can actually push them away. What they care about is, do they like you as a human being? Can they trust you? Can you deliver on results? And are you reliable, right? And you have to showcase that. And you can't just do that with like aggressive sales tactics. All right, but let's talk about the ads that are going to get them into your business. And I'm going to now share a strategy that's not actually going to cost a lot of money, but I am a bit cautious when I'm talking about the amounts because it could be that you can get premium clients for £10, $10 a day with budget, which is like around pounds or dollars a month budget. And you could get maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 calls or clients for that type of budget. But if you're in an industry where calls cost more, so people are more skeptical, it takes more time, then it could be that you need to spend more to get a certain amount of clients per month. So I'm going to not talk about the budget as much because in my industry, for example, a cost per call could be 50 to £100. But in another industry, like psychologists, for example, we were paying 10, 12, I think the cheapest was like £12. Or 12 for a call, which is really cheap, right? It depends on the industry. However, the ad strategy that I'm going to share right now works with both, and you can get started with really low budget, even if you don't have £500 or $500 to spend, or you don't want to. You can get started with dollars, £10 a day with this strategy. So the first step that we're going to do is top of funnel ads, which are there to build awareness. They're there to reach your ideal clients and to start getting them interested in your business. And you can use video or carousel posts for that. I prefer videos because videos build like this parasocial relationship. They see your face, they hear your voice, like you listening to this right now. We're building a relationship, even though I don't hear your voice. You are building a relationship with me. So video is really good because it's covering all of these different things like voice and image and energy, all of these things. So I prefer videos. However, you can use blog posts, you can use carousel posts for that. But the whole goal is to get attention by the right people and build a relationship with them by either showcasing you, your story, your personal brand, or educating them about their problem. If you are building a personal brand type of ad, that's really good, but you have to be quite careful that you're getting the right type of audience. So I don't like to start with that type of ad. You're going to then make sure that you target your ideal clients. It's really important that on this level, you are giving Facebook and Instagram really straight instructions, like really clear instructions on who is your ideal client. You do not want to use random people or use broad targeting at all, because you have to be really established to use broad targeting anyways. But Facebook is going to just show your ads to anyone who is engaging with it. But we don't want to show our business to anyone who engages with it. We want to show our business to people who are ideal clients. And the key to getting that is using the right targeting and using the right messaging. Your ad has to do the work as well. It's not only about the targeting. And you can use up to $10 or £10 a day on this ad campaign because it's going to reach a lot of people. Engagement ads tend to be a lot cheaper than conversion ads because we're not asking people to make a conversion in those ads. So you're competing with less businesses because most businesses tend to put all of their money into conversion ads, which is, for me, in my opinion, that it's a huge mistake because you're missing out on a lot of clients who are not ready to convert today. But what it's going to do is the ads are going to build a relationship. They're going to attract the right audience. They're going to build a relationship. They're going to then also grow your Instagram account, your Facebook account. You start basically getting your business visible by this ideal client, and you're not screaming on top of your lungs that, hey, I'm here, buy from me. What you're doing is, hey, I'm here, you have this problem, I can offer you a solution. Here's what you need to do to fix that problem. Or hey, did you know you have this problem? Here's why you have this problem, and here's what you can do about it. So it's really important that you're not asking for a sale at that level. Your whole goal is to get your face in front of your ideal clients, your business in front of them, get them familiar with your business, and build a relationship with them by educating them. The next step is retargeting those people who have engaged with your business or who have engaged with your videos or your blog posts or carousel posts, whatever you were using at the top of level. And we're going to now use different strategies in this level. Our first goal is to build even more value with them by giving them free lead magnets, giving free resources, also making sure that you're showcasing your business. So really sharing your story, sharing your employees, like how your business works, what kind of services you're using or services you're selling. We're giving them reviews or case studies or testimonials that they can read and see, oh, someone did get a solution by them, really just showcasing proof. And then we're also telling them the next step that they need to do, which is to book a call or to come to the business, but we're not really pushing on it. All right, so once you have launched these top of funnel ads that are reaching thousands of people who are your ideal clients every single month, you then need to launch retargeting ads. And that happens a bit later than the top of funnel ads because you first have to build up your audience. It takes time for your ads to do the work and for your audience to start recognizing your ads, to start recognizing your business. They get familiar with it, they start remembering you, and that's when you need to really launch that retargeting ads. Not immediately, because it could be that someone sees your top of funnel ad, like a blog post, they read it and they completely forget about you, right? But if they keep seeing your blog post, they read it and then it pops up again all the time, they then slowly start checking out your Instagram. They start remembering your face, they start remembering your business, they start like thinking, oh, it's that service, and I'm thinking about that business. So it happens slowly. It doesn't happen in a day. It can take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month, depending on how much money you're spending, for someone to go from completely, I did not know your business success, I didn't know who you are, to someone who is like, if I want that service, I'm going to go to her or to him because I remember they educated me or they were talking about my problem. It can take a while and you have to be patient. But once you are ready, you're then going to launch retargeting ads. And in this place, we are doing multiple things. We have a lot of different ads happening. They're cycling through and showcasing very different messaging. First of all, we're overcoming objections. So we are explaining to them how we get results. We're showcasing testimonials, reviews, case studies. We're giving them lead magnets or free resources, sending them to more blog posts, maybe. Ideally, you definitely want to make sure that you collect their email address because they have been building a relationship with you enough to give you their email address, and then you can use that email address to nurture that relationship and convert them into a booking. We are asking them to book a call or to come and visit your business by showcasing your services. Again, talking about the problems that you can solve, showcasing you, your team, telling your story. We really want to hit many different things because that's what's going to get them to convert much faster. And retargeting ads are really low cost ads. You can run them for maybe $2, $3 pounds a day. That's max because you don't have enough audience and they're just going to see the ads too often if you run it to a higher budget. But they are doing all of the heavy lifting for you by preparing them for a sales call. So they are hitting all of these different messaging that are going to make your sales process so much easier and so much faster. And again, we're really not pushing them into a sales process, but we're just constantly trying to be top of mind, constantly reminding them that they have the problem, you have the solution, and they need to come to you because whatever reasons you list out, you are the best at, and you really have to showcase your authority, your expertise in that level, and why they need to come to you. And that also justifies your prices as well. If you've done this right, you shouldn't have too much objection on sales calls with your pricing either. All right, let's talk about what to say in your ad and messaging that actually converts premium clients. First off, high ticket clients don't like any gimmicks. They care about transformation and results. Your ads need to speak directly to their pain point. So, for example, do you struggle with weight loss? Okay, you cannot say that in the ad because it's going to get your ad account banned. But for example, do you struggle with cleaning your house or cleaning your office or finding the right team members or growing your Instagram account or whatever is the problem that you're solving? Really directly speaking to that pain point and be as specific as you can. Do not be broad at all. Try to be as niche and as specific as you can. It's going to make your ad so much more successful rather than talking like, do you struggle with social media? Yes, but maybe not with everything about it, right? And someone who struggles with social media may not want to delegate it out. So you want to be as specific as possible. Another thing you need to talk about is your authority and results that you provide. What I will tell you though is if you are someone who is in an industry where you can share monetary values, so for example, with me, like I could say how we help the client hit 50 grand months or $1 million a year because I've done this with clients, I could say that. But if you're talking about money, it's going to attract wrong type of client. They're usually low ticket clients who come in when you talk about here's how 10K months happen, here's how 50K months happen. So I would recommend to focus on something else. For example, here's how we help scale our clients to multiple locations. Like I have one client that we took, and this is real, my real story. One of the clients who we took from one location to now, I think she has 8 locations in 3 years. That would be some messaging that is going to get a conversion, or saying how we help clients get sales calls booked in the calendar, or like how we helped the client get 200 new customers in the last 30 days or 90 qualified calls in 60 days. That's something that I've done with my clients, and I could use that instead of saying, here's how they made 50 grand, because it's going to attract a wrong type of client. So really showing results, and then also showing your authority, sharing how much experience you have, how many years you've been doing this, how many clients you've helped, if you've been awarded or rewarded for your expertise, anything, if you've been published. If you haven't been published, can you get published, so that you can say? It's really important that you showcase your authority as well. And then another point that you need to hit is premium positioning. Like I said before, premium clients, high ticket clients don't care about discounts, they care about exclusivity. Will you take their business, or will you take them as your sole focus, which is completely unrealistic. If you're someone like me, I can't, like, then I need to work for a business if they would need to be my sole focus. But they need to feel like they are your sole focus. So really saying how little people you work with, how you don't have a lot of availability, and you can even use wait lists for that. So it makes them feel like you are someone who doesn't have a lot of availability, which makes them feel like they have exclusive access to you. And then finally, you need to use a clear, low risk CTA. You don't want to push them into a sale really fast. You want to get them to take next step where they need to talk to you. So this could be a strategy session or call, free call. It could be consultation. It could be a messenger chat or DM on Instagram where you just share with them and help them about their problem. You really want them to take the next step, but it does not need to be a purchase, because they don't like to be pushed. Like I said, high ticket clients do their research, they compare their options, and they see who is most likely going to help them the best. If you're not going to be a good match with them energetically, it's not going to work anyways. So might as well not push them. Let them make the decision themselves, but definitely get them to take action. And the action should be involving speaking to you at this point. All right, let's talk about how to position yourself as the authority they trust. Why is it that some people do the same thing that you do, but they are attracting high ticket clients who are paying premium prices? They're working less than you are, but you are maybe struggling by working with people who are just really low ticket. They're hard to work with, they're never satisfied. Let's talk about it, because it all comes down to positioning and how you set yourself apart from the competition. So here's how you can actually position yourself as an expert. And I should probably make a whole episode about this so that we can go deep, because it's really important. I've been doing this for 10 years. And even with this business, with my first business, I positioned myself and my business as experts. And we were the most highest price service provider in our area. And with this business, I didn't do that in the beginning because I was insecure maybe in the beginning, which is normal, and that's just the way it is. But I quickly realized that I was making that mistake, and I made changes, and I immediately started attracting so much more better quality clients who just I love working with. Like the clients I work with right now are absolutely fantastic. I love them. And I love the clients I worked with before as well, but I definitely were working with wrong clients. One client actually scammed me because they were just that type of client. So here's ways that you can position yourself as the expert. The first thing you can do is social proof, sharing client success stories, testimonials, and results, screenshots, and really showing that you can deliver on what you're promising, and you're not saying that yourself, but your clients are saying that, your previous clients are saying that you can deliver on what you're promising. If you don't have success stories, if you don't have case studies, get them. Like, even do your services for free if that's what it takes, because it makes a massive, massive difference. If you can't deliver on results, go back to the drawing board, figure out your service, fix that first. But using social proof is so important in your marketing, on content, ads, emails, anywhere on your website. You should have as much as possible. Next thing is using authority-driven content. So showing videos, case studies, and educational posts that showcase your expertise, really educating them about their problem, showing that you know what you're talking about. You can use so many different ways of doing it. You can use blog posts, you can do video, you can do podcasts like I'm doing right now, sharing case studies, doing webinars, really just showing that you know what you're talking about, sharing numbers in your marketing. So how many clients have you helped? How many years you've done this? How much results you've gotten? How many reviews you have? Maybe you have 5-star reviews on Google or like 4.8 stars reviews on Google. You can use that in your marketing and really push this in your messaging. Also showing industry awards. If you've been awarded in your industry, you should share that in your content on your website, emails, ads, everywhere. If you are licensed in your industry, you should share that. If you have some sort of educational diplomas that are really respected, you should share that. For example, if you say you're Harvard educated, that immediately gives authority because Harvard University has massive authority, right? Or if you've been trained by an industry expert who everyone knows, you can use that in your marketing as well, stating that you are trained by them. So there's a lot of things that you can do to build authority. And I would love to make an episode, like a full episode about that, because I feel like I've done this for so long and I definitely could do this better with this business as well, which I need to focus on. But if you're interested in that episode, then let me know and I will make one about. All right, let's talk about the follow-up system that closes more high-ticket sales. Like I said, high-ticket clients don't buy immediately. They need nurturing. Here's how to follow up effectively and get them to make a decision faster so you're not just waiting around. Number 1, email nurture sequences. Email is still one of the best ways to market your business because the open rates are like more than 30% and conversion rates are quite high for email as well. It's much better than relying on organic content. So really sending value-driven follow-up emails with case studies, success stories, addressing objections, FAQs, getting them to take action, saying what the next step is, book a call with me, book a consultation, come into our business, book that service, really telling them what they need to do, but not being pushy about it, but it's just giving them a call to action. You should not end an email without a call to action, definitely. And remember that one person is not going to see all of your emails, so don't be scared to repeat yourself in those emails as well. Number 2, using retargeting ads, which are going to do a lot of heavy lifting for you. You can, again, use social proof, client wins, overcome objections, share your story. There's so many things that you can do with retargeting ads and have them do the heavy lifting for you and get them to take action. High ticket clients can be amazing, and there's definitely a real strategy on how you can get them for your business. If you follow what we talked about in today's episode, you will start reaching people who are your ideal clients, who could potentially be high ticket clients. You definitely have to make sure that you do every single step, that you're not missing on the authority or the educational part or the follow-up steps or the ads part. But if you don't miss any of those steps, you can definitely start attracting high ticket clients. I've done this myself with multiple businesses. I'm working on a daily basis with clients who have high ticket clients, and I love it. It's one of the things that I've definitely specialized in more because I really like doing it. If you got any value out of this, I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM on Instagram, send me an email, tell me what was the best takeaway. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, definitely send me a DM. And if you know a friend who would also benefit from this, then definitely share this podcast and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for spending that time with me. Bye.
If you enjoyed this episode and you know a person who would absolutely love this and get value from it, then make sure you share it with them now. And don't forget to check out our other episodes. See you soon.